comes a new challenger.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
Let us round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. That was a solid anti-air. The move whiffs, and they get nailed with a punch counter. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. All right, player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Projectile to try and change the situation. Nice tech. Okay, creating some space here. That's the jump in they were looking for. All right, what with this super up connect? KO. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Scrapping it out up close. Player two can build off this lead. Knockdown and cuts that off and keeps going. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. From low heavy to KO. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Checks him with the projectile. Definitely shuts out the jumper. It's not over. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. What's the play here? Player one in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Candid takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. All right, what's coming up next? Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Oh, easy tech. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player one can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Box him with a target combo. Hits him with a stop and block. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Doesn't miss a beat. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Breaks the block with a throw. Player one will look to apply pressure here. In there. Player two brings it.
Comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Let us begin.
Hope you'll put up a fight.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Gets a good read on their opponent.
It's not over.
Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Throws him. What's next? Taking stock. Sticks the combo. Adds on a bit extra to that. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player one turned this right around with that super. Can't tech the throw? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. One chance here may end this match. They return to center stage. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Tries to set the tone with that charging attack. Blocks it. Great work finding the opening. Throw leaves them wide open. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. What'll happen here? Brushes that off and keeps going. Max SA bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Big throws. Player two needs to use the threat of the throws-em. Player one, reversal. How that back throw was huge. Player drives it back, misses. Super art to show him what a PhD in fire can do for you. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill him. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Shakes things up with a fireball. Jumps. Blocks the impact. Brushes that off and keeps going. Both players look for something to work with, but neither are connects with the throw. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Getting up super art to show him what a PhD in fire can do for you. What now? Player one needs to take advantage of this cage disparity. Ooh, what a smart throw. Oh, they changed sides. A jump? Reversal. Both fighters are down to half. Impact squashed. Looking for a hold. Nothing stops this train. Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Turning it right up with the super. Rearranging the internal organs with Psycho Storm. Are you kidding me? Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Solid anti-air. Throws a fireball. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. What are they thinking? Player two is just about out of drive out there. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. Trips them up. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Snares them. Knockdown. Will this super art connect? Block takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player one needs to deal with this burnout. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Were they baiting them into that? KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Impacts a no-go. From up above. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Hits him with a stop and bop. Good instinct suspense. It's a good spot to use the super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Gets the back throw to turn things around. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner. Both fighters planning something? Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Jump! Perfect execution with the anti-air. What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do, but brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Digs in deep to get that drive in. What's this Shinjuhano gonna do? Good decision with that throw. On forward rush. Player 2 is in a very good rearranging the internal organs with Psycho Storm. What's next? Player 2 is putting the cherry on top. Decides to go with Psycho Storm to show them a good time. Okay, here we go. Oh man, this is a scary range. Throws! Player 1, oh my god, Rock Super! Are you kidding me? Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Let us begin.
Don't expect me to...
Round 1.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 2 chases them down. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Oh, easy tech. The jump-in is denied. Oh, whiffs the throw. Snipes him out the air. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Sticks the jump-in. Jumps, throws them to negate the block. Goes for the jump-in. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 rushes that off and keeps going. The engagement, it's a good spot to use the super. You've got an anti-air in the clutch. Throws them. Player 2 needs to use the perfect execution with the anti-air. Oh my god, they just choked it up! Player 2 can't use any drive move. Gotta play it sick. Oh, huge set. What are they gonna... Were they looking to connect with an overdrive? Oh, that amazing never say die attitude got them the win. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. That drive impact is blocked. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Trips him up. Player 1 chases them down. Sticks the combo. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Got their eye on the air. Knockdown. With the throw. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. The jump-in is denied. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Quick KO! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Stuck in the corner, there's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 will be experiencing burnout. Aerial top. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. Got him up against the wall, and the stun is there. This is gonna be bad news. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Taking no prisoners.
How'd I lose?
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Can't tech the throw. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. The low heavy hits. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player two chases them down. Throws them. What's next? Nails the anti-air. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Life lead opens up. KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Fires off an overdrive. Got their eye on the air. Throws them to negate the block. Player one had a hard time managing their drive gauge last round, and I'm sure they're aware that they need to start adapting. Experiencing burnout. A quick breather. Just goes for it at this range. Player two will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. They quickly get backed into the corner of the stage. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. That was a huge, huge stun. They need to capitalize on this chance and go in for the kill. What now? Oh my god, they just choked it up. Player one can't use any drive-through. The projectile hit. Fantastic positioning on show during that round. Woo!
comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Let us round one.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Stands firm and blocks the drive-in. Goes for the command grab. Blocks the jump in. Throws him down. Uh-oh. Falls short. Taking stock. Player one chases him down. No good up high. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Player one has not been shy about using their drive gauge. Both sides looking for an opening. Checks him with a projectile. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Gets back and a throw to tie the bow. They were stuck in the corner. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Fatal leg twister. Brushes that off and keeps going. Medium kick. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. A quick breather. Good read with that throw escape. Not close enough for the throw. Jumps. Blocks the impact. Gets them with the anti-air. Throws a fireball. What'll happen here? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Connects with medium kick. Fires off the Shiku Hadouken. What's next? Now, can they finish the job? Sets up with the jump in. Amazing! Player one can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Oh, chips them for the win! Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Grabs them. Bops him with a target combo. Opts for the throw. What are they thinking here? Oh, whiffs the throw. Player one is just about out of drive after that. Throws them. What's next? Player one chases them down. Takes a trip. Next hit will end the round. Okay, creating some space here. All right, what's coming up next? Life lead opens up. Sticks the jump in. That last attack took some courage. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Both fighters are down to the wire. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player two chases them down. The throw missed. This may be it. Blocks it. Big throws. Max SA Gate Overdrive Cannon Spike. Still brushes that off and keeps going. Going in. Rushes in. Life lead is there, but still anyone get walls flat into the guard break. Oh, he's raw critical. What's gonna happen? Will this super art do anything? Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Medium kick hits. The throw misses. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. The combo's there. Goes for the throw. What are they thinking here? Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Oh! The move whips and they get nailed with a punish counter. Knockdown. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 1 chases them down. Shoots off a fireball up close. Impact's a no-go. Throws them to negate the block. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The throw misses. Still very early in the round. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Oh, easy tech. Flushes that off and keeps going. Throw escape. What'll happen here? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. It's a good spot to use the super. Sets it up. Goes for the Shin Shoryuken. They're willing to go all in here. They springs forward with the drive rush. Anti-air drops him. Sneaks in the throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 1 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up here. Throws them! Knockdown and... Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. How do they read that throw? Oh, the throw connects. What's next? Player 2 can't let this... Oh, gets the air throw. Both absolutely knocked them out of the air. They'll hurt big time. Charges up the plasma. Doesn't set the throw. Player 2 was an absolute...
A new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Let's go! Bring the bell!
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. Jump in, finds the mark. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. The super armor does its job. Uh-oh. Falls short. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Player 1 needs to do... And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Alright, what's coming up next? One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Like KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Psycho Flicker finds them all. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? They took him to the corner in a flash. Gets the throw, and continues on the offensive. Player 2 is dominating this match.
I never met.
Burnout activates. Cyclothorns bringing a flurry of pain right to their doorstep. Can they keep on? A throw is denied. What a lead! Just goes for it at this range. KO. Player 2 showed they are truly the best of the best. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. That was a solid anti-air. Decides to go in with the target combo. Lots of aggression from both sides. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. And a super activation, looking to score some juicy damage. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Throws him. What's next? All right, goes for the super art. Jump. Drive gauge finally recovers. Superb reactions on display. Closing moments of the match. Just go in there. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Oh, says no to the impact. Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Hold your breath. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Hits them with a 1-2-3. Smart play with the throw. A quick breather. Player 2 will brushes that off and keeps going. Good instinct, looking to impress with this super. Big super art hit. Experiencing burnout. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 2 is the last fighter standing.
Here comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Let's go! Bring the
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Oh, whiffs the drive impact. Opts for the throw. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 2 has the life lead. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. All right, what's coming up next? Turns the drive gauge. They can open up this round big by converting this punishment. And a super activation, looking to score some juicy damage. Life lead opens up. KO. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up, brushes that off and keeps going. Impact's a no-go. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Going in, player 2 can build off this lead. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Good, it's a good spot to use the super. Spends the gauge to get some crispy damage with a Psycho Storm. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a hits him with a stop and bop. This is a tough situation to be in with no drive for both experiencing burnout. Player 2 has an empty drive through. This is a very precarious situation. They continue to back baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Hit them with a 1-2-3. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Raw super art incoming. Just goes for it at this range. Both sides getting what a finish. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Hits them with a stop and bop. Combo with the target combo. The combo's there. Deftly shuts out the jumping. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. All right, Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. They were ready for the air attack. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Player 1 chases them down. Can't tech the throw. All right, goes for the super art. Very solid corner switch. The jump in is denied. The punish counter gives them a great opening here. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
There's an overdrive on. Get the knockdown, and now Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Combo with the target combo. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Hits him with a stop and pop. Denies the jump in. Big throws. Both fighters planning something? Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireman. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Blocks the impact. Smart play with the throws him. Looking for a check, goes to the air. Grabs and throws him away. They were right to be on guard there. Hit them off for the critical arm. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. That was the highest if I've ever seen it. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Let's go! Ring the bell!
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Goes for the throw. Player one with the life lead. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big that they can capture. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Taking stock. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The jump-in is denied. Knockdown. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive leads. Lifts them with the wrong paw. Will this super up connect? Gets him. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Not shy with the grab. Jumps, brushes that off and keeps going. Uses the target combo with a looking to impress. With this super, Cycle Storm's bringing a flurry of pain right to their doorstep. Going in, player one will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Jumps in, throws them. Smart play with the throw. The throw whip, digs in deep to get that drive in. Life lead is there. It's a good spot to use the super. Rearranging the internal organs with Cycle Storm. They gotta be pumps the brakes on the impact. Connects with the throw. What now? Crowns him from above. That was the highest if I've ever seen one. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back.
Stand still! Big back!
Sees it coming and blocks it out. Grabs them.
Get ready!
Drive rush. Gets in their face.
Stand still!
The combo's there. The throw misses. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Opts for the super arm. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Oh, whiffs the throw. Oh! Burnout is triggered. Back throw for the side switch. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Gets the jump in. Long low attack hits. Not shy with the grab. Player two can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if it goes for the super arc. Will this super arc connect? Player one can't afford mistakes without that finishes with the throw. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in it. Hold your breath. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Nice Manejadore. Getting, ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. These throws are lethal now. Look at the damage. Knockdown and player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Confirm on the impact. Not a counter, but they'll take it. Oh, what's this? Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Swan Lake is on fire! It's too much! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Hits them with a 1-2-3. Smart throws them. Player two took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. This can lead to some big damage. Transverse. The hit throw connects. Holy! Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Get ready to be thrown to the side. Player two can't let impact counter. Ooh, that's so sick. Oh, here we go. No! Critical art now? Only the best of players can come back from this. Gives the ribcage some TL, connects with the throw. What's next? Goes to the air. Player 1 is low heavy with authority. Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run. Rushes down the opponents to impose their will. Big throws. With the throw down to the wire. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Throws them to negate the block. Holds out with the block. Waltzes in there and sweeps them off their feet. Got their eye on the air. Watch that slight doubt is all it took. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Box him with a target. Looking to impress with this super. Oh, will this early super arch shape the course of the round? Player 2 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. They are absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of the stage. Breaks the block with a throw. Looking for a chance. Shoots off a fireball up close. Smart play with the throw. Both fighters planning something? Throw leaves them. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life and is still willing to risk it all on this critical art to deal the cash money damage they need. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What are they gonna do? Meets them air to air. Swan Lake is on fire now. Look at the damage. What were they thinking? Gets the tips with the low heavy. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can still...
Comes a new challenger.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight.
This will be a good fight. Round 1.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Blocks the jump in. Starts off zoning with fireballs. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Goes for the throw. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Beautiful setup with that attack. No more drive gauge. Knockdown. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Life lead opens up. Can't tech the throw. Player 2 creates a good with a super art connect. That's not gonna hit. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Both fighters Shingu Hadouken. The super doesn't hit. KO. Player 1 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out?
Fight.
Throws a fireball. Impacts are no-go. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Big opportunity now in this corner. Barely blocks the jump in. Not much life left, but there's good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Drive lead is there, but still pumps the brakes on the impact. Oh, burnout triggered. Okay, here we go. Reads the jumping kick out of nowhere. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Jump? This is gonna hurt. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Nothing stops this train. Plenty of health. Full gauges. Turning it right up with the super. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it.
What's wrong? Get up!
Looking for a hole. Player 2 still has a chance, but it's going to be an uphill battle. Shakes things up, shows some disrespect with that invincible special. Player 1 comes away with the win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Knockdown. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Knockdown.
This is my chance.
Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. The jump-in is denied. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. All right, what's Shinku Hadouken? Jumps? Snipes them out the air. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Creates an opening with a low heavy. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. They were right to be on guard though. Throws them to negate the block. Connects with medium kick. A quick breather. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Medium kick hit. Jumps in. Flushes that off and keeps going. What's the next move? Denies the jump-in. Not much life difference. Good read with that throw escape. Going in. Jumps up. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Grabs and throws him away. Drives and back misses. Jumps in. Oh my, the throw tag. Both fighters planning. Gotta do better than that. Excellent block. Their spacing is so on point right now. Oh, what's this? Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Okay. No! Critical art now? Still alive? Still alive? Closes it out!
Well fought!
Player 1 survived that tense mirror match.
A new challenger.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight.
This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Good anti-air. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Solid combo. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Was looking for that jump attack. Those aren't working here. It looks like our fighters are taking a breather. Hold your breath.
My turn.
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Time's the only thing moving here. Let's off a projectile to waste time. trying to read each other here? That drive impact doesn't get through. Good job blocking the jump down to the wire. Punishes that ill-timed attack. What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must... Oh! They can open up this round big by converting this punish count. Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Barely blocks the jump in. Easily escapes that throw attack. Knockdown and pokes with a medium kick. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Manages to block the jump in attack. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fire. They can't squander this punish counter chance.
This is a mine.
This Shin Hashogaki is gonna sneak. Anti-air in the clutch.
Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Jumps up. Ooh, done them dirty. Okay, here we go. Throw is denied. Winner fuses their drive gauge. A jump in sets up with the jump in. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? What a finish! Player 2 survived that tense mirror match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. No good up high. Oh! Gets a good read on their opponent. Solid combo. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. KO! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. Just out of range for that throw. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Parries the projectile. Their spacing is so on point right now, but who's gonna blink first? Jumps, reads their mind and techs the throw. Solid combo. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Anti-air drops him. Not close enough for... Oh, what's this? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably, it hits them with a stopping block. Player 2, solar plexus strike. Yes, sir. More damage, please. So we're dealing with a real gambler here. Low on life and is still willing to risk it all on this critical art to deal the cash money damage they need. Who's the prize to act quickly but with the attack? And eats it. Closes it out. Player 2 showed they are truly the best of the best.
comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Let's go! Ring the bell!
This will be a good fight. Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Deals some damage with that quick combo. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Decides to meet them in the air. Life lead opens up. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Can't tech the throw. Where's their opening? Checks them with the projectile.
Knockdown, and their spacing is so on point right now.
But who's gonna blink? Sneaks in the throw. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Connects with medium kick. Brushes that off and keeps going. Hammers him with a shot. Heats it up with a combo into super.
Spends all that gains for a one-way trip to the chamber. And looking to deal some psycho damage here.
Player 1 has a slight life lead. The throw missed. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Quick breather. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Good job escaping that. Crowns him from above. Uses their drive to maximize it. Uses the gauge for a super arc.
Spends it all on the super. Not shy one thing about it.
What's wrong? Get up!
Put the fear of God in it.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Let's go.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Goes for the fireball. Still slugging it out here. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Stands firm and blocks the drive-in. Can't tech the throw. What's the play here? Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Solid combo. Oh, easy tech. Okay, creating some space here. The super armor does its job. Hits him for the stun. This might be over right here.
Spends the gauge to get some crispy damage with the Psycho Storm.
Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Finishes with the throw. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Fantastic reaction there. Grabs him, jumps, That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. A quick breather hits him with a stop and block. Player one needs to use the threat of the...
It's a good spot to use the super.
Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Solid combo. Checks with the projectile. Both sides looking for an opening. Deals some sick damage in exchange for some meters. Player two can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Down to the wire. Player two needs to deal with this burnout. Strings it all together. Taking stock. In a dire situation. Goes for the super art. The super doesn't hit. KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Hits them with a stop and block. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Player two in dire straits with burnout. Grabs and throws them away. Knockdown and player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Peppers them with a cycle. They're going for the super art. That's not gonna hit. Hit them with a 1-2-3. Player drives and that misses. Player two has the drive impact doesn't work. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Forward rush. And they all in with a rush. Punish counter sets the table. Wraps it up with a throw. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Was looking for that jump attack. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Whoa, hold on. The move whips and they get nailed with a punish counter. Sucker! Lots of aggression from both sides. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Misses the drive impact. Both fighters down to the wire. Player one needs to deal with this burnout. Decides to meet them in the air. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Grabs them. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Closing long.
Psycho cannon's activated. Let's see what they do now.
Takes a trip. Player one just puts himself on equal footing.
It's a good spot to use the super.
In there. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Opts to create space to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Fantastic reaction there. Brushes off the impact. Player drive rush to keep it going. Experiencing burnout. Player two in dire straits with burnout. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. A quick breather. Jumps up, looking to impress with this super. The big flex. The broken jaw. Shoryuken.
What's wrong? Get up!
Gets a risk all the throw connects. Knockdown and... Are we going to see a comeback here? Connects with the throw. Going in? Ooh, what's this? What's going to happen?
What a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was going to happen.
Real win!
Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
comes a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Let us begin.
Hope you'll put up a fight.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checking their opponent. Checks with the projectile. Will the drive parry here open things up for them? Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Throws him. What's next? They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Player two can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Great work finding the opening. Takes a trip. Combo with the target combo. In a dire and that attack ends it. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Whiffs the throw. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. There's an overdrive shorty. Neither of them willing to back off. Jump, goes for the jump in. A quick breather. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be brushing that off and keep going. This is gonna be bad news. Player one looking to impress with this super. Sets it up, goes for the Shin Shoryuken. They're willing to go all in here. Player one springs forward with the drive rush. Drops it hard. Finds the target. This is critical. This comes off the tank and scores the win. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Breaks the block with a throw. Which fighter will oh my god, they just choked it up. Scrapping it out up close. Player two, nothing stops this train. Taps him on the toe. Breaks it. Gives the ring kick. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Turns the reservations for the cycle chamber. That's an all-inclusive stage and comes in punching back. What's next? Drive rush. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Solar plexus strike. A real test of nerves here. Charges up the plasma. What were they thinking? Jump. Closes it out.
That was catch and if you're gonna get in a fight.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Oh, says no to the impact. Sticks the jump in. Throws him. What's next? Combo with the target combo. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Well-timed corner switch. Taking
Answers with a psycho uppercut.
Will this super art connect? KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Smart throw. That'll do more damage than usual. Box him with a target. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Anti-air drops. Knockdown and uses the target combo as a filler. Still slugging it out at this range. Jumps in. Jump. Gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whiff punch. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player one got smothered. But what now? Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. Looks to add more pressure by parrying the projectile. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Good decision with that throw. Player 2 is barely hanging on to the last bit of drive. Who will set the bait at this range? What now? Finds the target. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. This is a... Ooh, what a smart throw. Both sides getting ready. Throws them from above. Escapes the corner. Target combo into... Nothing stops this train. Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. That combo finishes it. That was a fight heard around the world. Yo, pop that.
Comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. Blocks the jump in. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. What's the play here? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. The throw misses. Throws him down. Taking stock. Takes the chance to hurt him. Knockdown. What's their game plan here? This could have just... Oh! Player 2 chases them down. And the throw ends the round. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Good job blocking the jump down to the wire. They cancel out each other's move. The fighters continue to check each other in the early goings. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strike. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Does a good job of pushing back. Anything could happen here. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. A quick breather. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Knockdown and... Players experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Looks like they can't squander this punish counter chance. It's a good spot to use the super. Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Life sets up with the jump in, connects with the throw, gets drilled with an overdrive shoryuken, tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack. Player 2
Can't use any hits that with confidence.
closes it out. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Definitely stays out of range.
A projectile to say get off him. Player 1 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. Cross-up attack.
Give the Richards more fuel for the fire. Look them up.
The super art's there. What? Ooh, does them dirty. Tons of space between the fighters now. Corrects them. Escapes the corner. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? Wow, sat and waited for this opening. A jump in? Turn out, but they may have a plan here. This is flatline zone. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps in. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Grabs him. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? The jump-in is denied. Can't tech the throw. Holds out with a block. Checks him with a projectile. Oh, whiffs the throw. Knockdown. Slips the grab. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers can get some. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Uses the parry. Throws them. What's next? What an OD psycho uppercut puts them on the ropes. Player 2 creates a good corner up and answers with a psycho uppercut. Still slugging it out. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Hits them with a one. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return.
Oh man, better look away because when Ed's training in the chamber, he can get very ugly.
Player 1 has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out a win here? Quick creep.
Yo, critical art now?
This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Player 2
hit that with confidence.
with the solar plexus strike. What now? They got a big burnout. Did they mean to do that? Dangerous flatlines on. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Opens with a fireball. Who will come out on top in this final round? Jumps, barely blocks the jumping.
All in with the rock.
Gives the ribcage the deep anti-air in the front. Player 2 with the rhythm owning that space. Clutch anti-air. Ooh, what a smart throw. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Player 1 turning it right up with a super. That combo finishes it.
That was catch as can if you're gonna get in a fight.
Comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Let us round 1.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. There's a corner switch. Blocks the jump in. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Decides to go in with the target combo. Great work finding the opening. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Heading into the end game now, this is a huge chance to make a field. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Steps back to start things off. Got their eye on the air. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Gets them with the anti-air. Goes for the jumping. Brushes that off and keeps going. Oh, what's this? Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Player, all the throws connect. Gotta do better than that. Solid anti-air. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync. Clutch anti-air. Impact, squat. Drops them hard. They are not getting close to each other. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Closes in.